Hello, welcome back. This is episode 41 of our Let's Play as the Danish Raiders. We've been doing a bit of raiding just to get our wealth back up. 227 is not bad. Still needs to be higher in case I die, unexpectedly. And my son takes over a small amount. The Kingdom of Denmark probably is what he'd get, and everything else would fracture. And there will be probably quite a lot of wars and rebellions at that point. So we need to be ready. Just been trying to work out what to do with my sons, and I was looking at, I've got one that now really needs to get married, and I've also got Scrumpy that I think is going to be a great character in a couple of years' time. Not quite sure who I'm going to play as, but I mean, Magnus is very good. Scrumpy has the potential to be better. Tricky, isn't it? I think what I'm going to try and do is get Scrumpy betrothed to a genius. So if I search for these women that are geniuses, I've actually got one that's my niece, so it will be his cousin. I think that's okay to do. Marry between cousins. So I'm going to right click on her, arrange betrothal, and try to marry her to Scrumpy. There we go. And I think we're going to also try and get Magnus married to this 13-year-old Anglo-Saxon. Now her liege hates my guts, so let's send him a gift. And then let's see if I can now betroth her to Magnus. No, it offers from infidels. Okay, that was a waste of money. Anyone else? So she's good. Doesn't like me that much. The Queen of West Francia. I don't think her liege is going to like me very much. This person's 30. Marrying her to Magnus. I'm not sure it's such a good idea. She's got some good traits though. Some very good traits. The others are too young, really, for him. Can we find somebody else? Perhaps someone that's quick. Again, it's sorted by age. Oh, it didn't really work, did it? Let's try that again. It'd be nice if they're around his age. Got some really good ones here. See, I could actually get Yaroslava into my court. She's a good one. Goodness, this is a very good one here. This French girl. She won't come to my court though. And almost certainly as he's in prison. No, he does. He actually kind of likes me. He might go for it. Wow, she's very good. She's 17. Let's just try. She's betrothed. This girl isn't betrothed though, and she's excellent. She has cancer. She might die. Let's send her a gift and invite her to our court and hope she doesn't die. And there's a young secret here as well. She's very good. She's quick and strong. I could marry her to Magnus. There's a lot of talented girls around, actually. Yeah. Okay. We're due to get back looting, which is what we'll do now. Let's do that and get our wealth back up again. Yeah, so she has joined us. So now she will marry Magnus without any. I can demand religious conversion. No, I can't. Okay. Let's marry her to Magnus. Good. So Magnus is now married. I don't think we lost prestige there. She likes us a bit more, and she will now change her religion. Excellent. Let's keep going with Ah, good. So Linda of Bergheim will accept the suggestion of a betrothal between Scrumpy and Hulla, my niece. So the cousins will marry. Sounds a bit wrong, but I think we're going to go for it. I can raise up another army. That's a very small army here. Stand down, you lot. Yeah, I do not want to bother with these guys. They're tiny. This 129 troops though is worth picking up. So let's do that. Albeit we might do it after we've... Yeah, let's do some more raiding first. And we'll go and pick these boats up in a minute. Yay, Yaroslav has converted to our faith. Have I got some more boats nearby? I'm sure I have. I was sure I have, but I'm wrong. Ah, I do. There we go. I had boats in Jylland. Change laws in 2 more years' time. Straight back into Flanders, please. Let's... Oh dear. I discovered a plot where the Chancellor of Arnhout and heir to the county of Arnhout is trying to kill my wife. End your plot, please. I could send her into hiding, but I think he's going to accept my call to stand down anyway. All into Ghent, please. Yes, that's what we'll do. Good! That guy's going to stop trying to kill my wife. That's very pleasing. Will the Duke of Flanders now ransom himself? Yes, he will, for 145 gold. Good, well, we'll absolutely take that. I'm not looking to do warring just yet. And that's because... I stood up these troops, but I haven't set them to make sure they're looters. Good, so that's really helped our coffers. Really pleased about that. Alright, send you down as well. So we'll get a sack through this bishopric, hopefully. Again, Flanders may well have got a large enough army to do something about it, but it doesn't look like it right now. Let's send back some of these boats. Yeah, there we go, he's raising his army again. Let's send some of these boats back that we don't need. Victory in the Siege of Dornick. 42 gold plundered. And there's just a tasty city left, so we'll go for that. I can see they're tempted to come for us here. They aren't at the moment. Stand those boats down. They are coming for us again. They're nuts. I don't think I want to be the leader this time. Let's have Shea in, and I'll be on the side. Let's get these 138 troops in. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Holstein is doing very well. People are happy and tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Holstein prospers. Excellent. So that means it's got this trait here, this modifier. Prospering. Very good. Just having a little look at my holdings. Oh, that's pleasing. So there's another fight going on here, but it looks like we're going to win this one. I think we could stand down these guys, these boats, and just save the pennies. So our monthly balance is a bit better. Yes, we've defeated the Flanders army in Ghent. The defensive pact is beginning to reduce. Slesvig has built the training grounds. Good. So let's go and look at Slesvig and build something else. Let's improve. Let's go to level 3 training grounds. Another 500 prestige is costing us, but victory in the Battle of Ghent. We killed 850 Catholics there, and we are. Looks like we're going to successfully siege through the final city, which is good news. Very pleasing. After that, we will move on. And I like the look of Rem in Paris, to be honest. Have we got enough? The Casus Belli for the Holy War is no longer valid, and that's probably because they're still holy. No, they're still old Germanic. They've become Germanic. Yeah, so this province up here, Nordland, is converted. So there's only a few that are old Germanic now. Keep going though, vassals. We'll soon have enough gold again to go back to war. But timing is key. Victory in another siege. Good, the defensive pact opposing me has disbanded. We took 55 gold by from looting that city. That's huge. Right. What else is tasty? Bruges is actually pretty tasty. We could just hop in there a minute and do that. Why not? Let's do that. We need to kill their army first, but I'm comfortable we can do that. Look at poor old Ghent, it's turned red on the economy map. And we are sieging again. Yeah, so we're going to siege through their castle first, and then they've got 3 more tasty holdings. Pause. I can usurp the High Chiefdom of Karelia for some reason. Can I really? I need to control 51% of his de jure counties to usurp the title, and I control 100%. It will give me 50 prestige, and it will cost me 130 gold. Done. I've usurped the title Jarldom of Karolin, and I've become the Jarl of Karolin. Right, well that means we've got too many Jarldoms. Almost certainly. Yep, too many held duchies. So we need to give that away. And the funny thing here is I actually can't give it away easily. Unless I was to give one of these away to my son. Well, let's give away this one. Base tax 1.5, 2.2, 0.75, fort level 1.5. Just looking at those who've got the most holdings, so it's just got, that's got 3, that's got 2, that's got 2, that's got 3. It's just got access to sea lanes though. Yeah, I mean he's richer. I feel like if I give this to my son though, if I give Savalex to my son, I could then make my son the Duke. Should be kind of cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Can I do that? Can I grant him a title? Only, no, see I can't. I'm going to give him one of my own. I have to give away one of my other duchies, potentially, or Jarldoms. I could give away the Jarldom of Pomerania, Stettin and Volgast. I've got neither. This guy's Norse, he's got a solid heir. This guy's Norse and he's got a solid heir. They're both Reformed Germanic. One is content, one is ambitious, so there we go. One hates us. He hates us. The other one kind of likes us, but kind of hates us too. I think we know what we're going to do here. You're going to get the Jarldom of Pomerania. And not the lower titles yet. Am I influencing your heir, your young heir? Yes, I am. Well, you can have Pomerania. Oh, not the kingdom. The Jarldom. Goodness. There we go. Now I will no longer have this penalty for having too many held duchies. Good. But I've got this great duchy. I've got this lovely Jarldom, or duchy as you could call it, of Caroline, which has actually got 4 holdings, so that's nice. My niece lacks a guardian. She's depressed, bless her. Let's find somebody, probably based on rank and opinion. There you go, Bremen. He's a sympathiser for Catholicism, Christendom. Don't like that. Yeah, this one. Right. Oh, I didn't actually get an opinion benefit from that anyway. Happy to just keep sacking this holding here. 327 wealth, it's pretty good. Yeah, we could split our forces. Oh, goodness. Chief of Anhalt, who doesn't particularly like me, has provided me with proof that Godi Proda of Knutska has been viciously slandering me. I find that hard to believe because he loves me to bits, so I'm going to keep this information to myself. Don't believe you, basically. Ah, my seer has had a successful mission to Burgundlermoor, and the majority of the population have been converted to the Germanic faith. So, great. Quick pause, but this county here, this province here, has become part of the Germanic faith. So we can now move our seer onto something else. Up here, please. I'm not sure we need to organise raids anymore. I think perhaps we'd be better to... It's quite a high level of revolution risk here. Religious tension is very high. Let's just suppress revolts here for a little bit. Hopefully I don't forget that I've done that and leave it there forever. You could also settle tribe. But I like getting these constructions done quickly in Jylland, so we'll keep doing that for now. Good. Let's sack this holding in Bruges, and then we'll go from there. Ah, my vassal has declared a conquest. Great, that's great news on this county. Good, go and do it. Go and take it, go and be successful. I opened the door a bit quick and accidentally stumbled in on Scrumpy getting his first kiss. Let's talk to him about... I think he's already chaste, isn't he? No, he's not. Let's talk to him about courtly love. Oh, he's become lustful. Brilliant. I have managed to capture a young lady. Well, no. 37, she's not that young. She's the wife of... Is she the wife of anybody important? No. Okay. But I have captured a 23-year-old woman. Is she worth anything? No. And a 36-year-old. Are you worth something? Not really. Okay. Successful siege through the castle. We took 40 gold for that. And a load of women, which will be good for... Scrumpy seems to constantly spend time with the opposite sex. He has gained the lustful trait. Good, well that's not necessarily a bad thing for the boy. I'm presuming we can probably do some more carousing. Just have a little look. Everyone else seems to be cruising themselves at the moment, the rascals. Very disappointing. Let's get them all in. You know me, I love a good feast. Will you convert yet? No, but what if I paid you some money? I think you would then. Yes, you would. So let's get you converted. Really, the more the merrier. We want to just convert as many of our vassals to the Reformed faith as possible. I'll send you a gift. Yes, you'll convert as well. Good. Very positive. Very positive. We have got some wealth, but we still haven't got enough wealth at the moment. Should we go through? Let's go rip-roaring right through here. Yeah, we're just going to go right through and sack right through these holdings. Castle infrastructure and Slesvig has increased to level 1. That's really good. Good. I've got 2 vassals converting to Germanic faith. Lots of people coming for the party. Lots not as well, in fairness. Probably more not coming this time than are coming. Okay. I'm fairly comfortable with all that. Just check the text screen. We could get cavalry. Well, we'll take that. We'll take that. Cavalry I don't find is particularly important. Oh, hello. Someone's really going for my wife, and he's not going to end his plot. Nasty. You leave my wife alone. Another 60 gold from Bruges. Wow, that's awesome. Keep going now, though. Go right through the bishopric and right through the city, please. How old am I? My wife is 31. She's still of childbearing age. What about my concubines? 42. She's getting on a bit. 32. 33. She's got various children. Carling children. Goodness, she's imprisoned by me. No. She had a lot of children. Old Fausta. One of them is mine. We'll wrap this episode up in a minute. Just want to sack through a couple more holdings, I think. Yeah. Good. Siege of Dam delivers 37.4 gold. That's really pleasing. Trying to work out where the... No, it is in Videnzi. So the port is in Videnzi. Very hard to see whether we're actually holding any gold, though. My vassal has been busy imprisoning people. After being skillfully treated by court physician Godi, my wife Ursa is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. Absolutely, let's pay him a little bit of gold. And we've just taken 46 more gold by sacking Newport. Not the Welsh Newport, the different one. While looting the holding, one of your men came upon a strange looting key made of an unknown metal. You have only seen one such metal once before. That mysterious chest that has been inherited and passed along in your family. It's still gathering dust somewhere in your chambers. Could this be the key that opens it? Let us find out. The key fits the lock, and trembling with anticipation, you slowly open the chest. Sadly, it is filled with nothing but worthless baubles and various trinkets. There is not a trace of gold to be found here, but the contents of the chest could probably be traded away for a few coins at least. Well, we gained 10 gold, and the strange chest is destroyed and removed from my treasury. Better than nothing. Could have been better, I think. But we are now nearly up to... Oh! We're up to nearly 500 gold, so we will have amassed wealth, and that will give us +1 stewardship. King Louis of Aquitaine has inherited Kingdom of Aquitaine, County of Minorca, and King Carloman, from King Carloman of Aquitaine. Wow. It's all happening down in France here, isn't it? How are the Umayyads getting on? Just have a quick check. They are winning against the Pope now. Well done. Ah. So my vassal has managed to convince a mayor to convert to the Reformed faith. Brilliant. Well, we have completely sacked through these holdings in Flanders. We could go further, but I feel like that would really destabilise Flanders too much. So let's get out of there. It's just a case of where do we go next. Holland's looking vulnerable again. And actually, Sticht is a pretty good target. Let's quickly do Sticht, get the gold, and then I think we'll end this episode. Oh, they've got a lot of troops there. 1,000 suddenly. Not sure we need to do that. Why not go somewhere else? Cologne is a pretty good target. Yeah, let's do that. Let's quickly nip into Cologne. Sack the holding here. Oh, we can't. They've got 1,500 troops there. That's a pretty tasty looking bishopric. Let's do that one. Ah, my seer has had a mission success in Riga Filki. They've converted to the Germanic faith. Well done. So that's this county here, this province. So this whole area is now Germanic. Very solid looking Norwegian area. No, he's too busy there at the moment. Okay. Did we reduce the risk? We did in Bremen of a revolt. Revolt risk is reduced. Let's get everybody out into... Oh, the guests have arrived for a private feast I've arranged. Great, let's get it started. That's Lotharingia, who are pretty powerful. They could come for us, so we need to watch out. But if we can quickly siege through this bishopric before they come to us, that would be great. It's great to spend time cruising and frolicking in good company. I feel great, absolutely great. Time to bring out the old game board. That's not what I was looking for. I lost the game. Wasn't really worried about that, to be honest, but let's see if we can sack through this holding. I have fulfilled the ambition to amass wealth. That will give us +1 stewardship. We're currently on 16. Hasn't improved it. Or perhaps it did. Perhaps I was on 15 before. Can't remember. Still looking pretty good. Looking pretty powerful. Reveling and cruising is over for now. Let's gain 20 prestige. I quite fancy sacking this holding, and I think then we'll end the episode. Let's take this big juicy bishopric. Knowledge of shipbuilding and posing increases to level 1. Victory in this siege is 41 gold. Great stuff. Right, time to finish there, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.